Hi, fellow Cancers. I'd like to think I'm saying welcome back, but I'm probably flattering myself. But in any case, very welcome to the Swedish Dharma Tarot channel. My name's Christina. I'm a Swedish-Australian psychic, amongst other things. New on YouTube, but I have been doing this stuff for a while. And I'd like to start off by saying that my readings seem to be very specific. It's like I'm talking to the one and the same person the whole reading. And I guess that's the way Spirit wants me to do it. So I just do that. But you can always change the gender. So reading for Gemini was for a Gemini man. The same with Aries was for a man. But you can always change the gender. Yeah, even same-sex when it comes to relationships. So you might have two women or two men. Another thing I'd like to talk about is if it doesn't resonate and you've heard it all before, then you can go and check your other planets. Start by checking your rising sign or your ascendant. And the ascendant in our horoscopes let us know how we project ourselves, maybe while we're younger, less and less as we get older, but certainly how our community, society, work and school, how they perceive us. You can also check your moon sign in our horoscope. That says a lot about how we function emotionally. Check your Venus. In a female horoscope, that says a lot about how we project our femininity. And in a male horoscope, what type of woman appeals to him. And it says a lot about our loves, our likes. And Mars is somewhere in all our horoscopes. In a female horoscope, it says a lot about the type of man that attracts us. And for all signs, for all genders rather, it says a lot about the fundamental energy resource that we can access. Yeah, that's the most important thing. So now, dear Cancer, cross-watcher, let's see what Spirit has to say. The cards I work with are called the Goddess Tarot, and they are made by Chris Waldher. They've taught me everything I know. The whole major arcana is made up from different goddesses and different time periods throughout the world. And they, like I said, they've taught me everything. So I don't always know the classical meanings of the major arcana. Sometimes a flash of brilliance will come and I'll remember. But I don't need to, because I do it all intuitively. And like I said earlier, this tarot deck has taught me. So the first thing I see here is a Queen in Cups or a female Cancerian. Change it if it's not relevant, who is really in a bit of a quandary, feeling that one day or 1 minute everything's fine, only to feel the next day that no, it's not going to be all right. Marriage problems, I'm sorry, but not to the detriment of the marriage. It will hold out. I see a male Cancerian or Pisces or Scorpio, or a man or a woman who has a lot of water in their horoscope. He's not really himself. And we have the woman in the relationship longing for earlier days, longing back to the earlier days of the relationship, where maybe it was less complicated. I'm not sure. But in any case, the cards reassure her, and even us listening, that they are very good for each other. The Judgment card comes up here. And the Judgment card for me, when it comes up in a relationship or a work situation, it shows me that these people, this couple in this case, are very good for each other, that there is a lot of respect and they have a lot in common. And yeah, I'd like to show you the Judgment card, because look at it, it's beautiful. Here is a queen, benådad. That word will come. Did I say I'm Swedish Australian? So sometimes I just lose the words because I'm translating a bit when I work. But it's a beautiful card with a queen knighting her suitor or husband. So everything that empowers women in a relationship is good. It's not a question of women dominating the relationship. It's a question of equal partnering. That's so different. And that's healthy. So they are coming to a realization, or this beautiful queen in cups, Queen of Cups, is going to come to a realization that everything is fine. And that, yeah, maybe there are a lot of demands placed on her. Maybe it's a Scorpio, because I feel like there are a lot of demands placed on her on intimacy or sexual relations at the moment. So we all have the right to say, no, not at the moment. At the moment, I need this, that, or the other thing. And that needs to be respected by our partners. So I see that she's drawing the line for her husband, and that's going to be okay. That is going to be perfectly fine. There could be children leaving home here. Maybe that's part of the problem as well. When children leave the home and the couple become, what they call in Australia anyway, empty nesters, well, gee, things can really start to rock, because you've been a couple, you've had time for each other, and then with time, children and responsibilities come along, and that takes all of your energy, and all of a sudden when the children move out, what have we got left? Now, in a lot of marriages, there isn't a lot left, unfortunately. That's when people discover that they've grown apart. That's not the case for you, dear Cancer, and your perhaps Scorpio husband. You will pull through. You will get used to this adjustment, because that's all that it's about. And I think, yeah, often it follows a bit of sorrow when the children leave home. To be honest, I've never really understood that. I've had 2 children that have left home, and for me, that's always been, I've felt the joy for them, the excitement of stepping out in life and doing their own thing, and hoping, fingers crossed, that I've prepared them to be able to handle life on their own. That's not always the case. I know that. So there's a little bit of sorrow in this relationship too. But that's all right. That will pass. As they see that the children are managing quite well without mum and dad, they will start to relax and find their way back to each other and strengthen the relationship that they've had these, 25 years before the children came. It's a very special time of life. And yeah, look forward to it. Take it step by step. And enjoy your children's independence and enjoy each other. It's time to chill out. The Goddess Tarot Oracle cards. Guidance Oracle cards, yeah. They're a beautiful gift from my soul sister Julie in Australia. So I'm very happy to be able to use them in my readings. And just like me, she's a Cancer. She's bossier though. Let's see what what Spirit wants to tell you, dear Cancer. Hopefully watching my video. Here we go. Cordelia, go outside. Cordelia, go outside. You've been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. Well, that all sounds very simple, but I think maybe it has to do with your life. You've been indoors. You've been a mother too long. Go outside. Step outside that role. Get some fresh air. Find out what you can do for yourself and your husband. Yeah, doesn't have to be more sex. Only if both want it. And here came a card straight away. I'll put it aside. It's called The Yogic Path. And the texts are written by Sahara Rose. And they are beautiful. And in this oracle, no, it's not an oracle deck. In this deck, it's not a tarot deck either. You will find deities, a lot of things on spirituality and Ayurveda and even asanas. And here comes your card, and it's called Oyas. And if I remember correctly, it might have to do with Ayurveda. Let's find out. It does. And it is the subtle essence of health and well-being, peaceful and patient. Time to reconnect to that now that you are empty nesters and you're going outside. One look is all it takes to see how much oyas someone has. Have people been coming up to you and telling you how healthy, rested and happy you look? This is Oyas. Oyas is the subtle essence related to health and well-being, with which you are filled. You radiate good health with your glowing skin, peaceful demeanor, and patient essence. Your dietary and lifestyle choices are showing up in your appearance, and your inner state is reflecting in your outer. Continue caring for your sacred vessel and nourishing your body with the foods and practices that make you thrive. Well, isn't that fabulous? No more kids demanding macaroni and cheese. You can eat salads every night of the week, and hubby can make his own dinner. Thank you, Cancer, for passing by. I hope we meet up again. Bye.